Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Platinum Collection of November 2024. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle, and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos by buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support will mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have Definitely Not Fried Chicken, a unique management simulation game where you run a dual business empire of drug production and legitimate fronts, set in a neon-soaked 1980s inspired city. You'll grow your drug empire from scratch, balancing the creation of narcotics with the operation of businesses like fried chicken shops, casinos, and laundromats to disguise your illegal activities. The game challenges you to manage resources, expand facilities, and keep employees happy while navigating risks like law enforcement crackdowns. While the concept is fresh and fun, Definitely Not Fried Chicken suffers from significant flaws. Bugs, such as employees and delivery drivers getting stuck in endless loops, disrupt gameplay and can even ruin save files. These issues often make the late game more frustrating than rewarding. Pathfinding glitches and customer limitations in business fronts also stifle creativity and growth, making your empire feel artificially capped. However, when the game works, it is highly addictive. Designing your compounds and managing both legal and illegal operations requires strategic thinking and offers an enjoyable sandbox experience. Fans of simulation games will appreciate the variety, but you might find the execution uneven due to technical problems and lack of polish. If you're patient and love quirky management sims, this game is worth a shot, especially in a bundle. But for now, Definitely Not Fried Chicken feels like a good idea that needs more refinement before it becomes a must-play. Proceed with caution and hope for future updates to smooth the rough edges. Also, let's face it, one of the big factors why you might play this game is for that Breaking Bad nostalgia, an opportunity to be the Chicken Man. And number 2 we have Nocturnal, a brief but captivating side-scrolling action-adventure game by Sunnyside Games, delivering a unique blend of platforming and combat infused with fiery mechanics. Set in a mist-shrouded island filled with eerie dangers, you take on the role of Ardashir, a soldier wielding a flaming sword to fight back the darkness and uncover the fate of your family. The unique trait of the game is the fire mechanic, which you'll use to ignite your sword, illuminate the dark, and power mechanisms like lifts and doors. This mechanic keeps you on your toes, as the flame's timer adds urgency, forcing you to chain movements and attacks while managing your resources. Platforming is tight and rewarding, though the timing can become tricky when combining jumps, dashes, and lighting torches under pressure. Combat shines with its fluidity, offering a mix of combos, dodges, and unlockable abilities like a fiery throwing knife. However, the challenge spikes in the dark, where frantic battles with multiple enemies and a fading flame can feel overwhelming. Visually, the game is stunning, with a love letter feel to the classic Prince of Persia, but its narrative falls short. Key story elements are hidden in collectibles, and the mysterious mist and sacred flame remain underexplored. At just 3 to 4 hours, Nocturnal feels more like a proof of concept than a fully realized game. While its brevity and lack of depth hold it back, its core mechanics and style hint at the potential for greater things in the future. If you enjoy fast-paced atmospheric adventures, this one's worth a play. And number 3 we have Planetiles, a strategic terraforming puzzle game that combines the tile placement mechanics of Tetris with the environmental themes of a 3D globe. Your goal is to create biomes and complete missions by strategically placing tiles while managing disasters that threaten your progress. The game's charm lies in its balance of challenge and creativity. You'll use tiles like forests, deserts, and crops to form 3x3 grids, upgrading them into biomes like oases or vibrant forests. Each biome grants unique abilities, such as generating new tiles or shuffling missions, allowing you to adapt to evolving challenges. The limited tiles demand careful planning, and success requires both strategic insight and tactical adjustments. Natural disasters inject tension into the gameplay, whether it's meteors punching holes in your biomes or volcanoes spewing destructive lava. You'll need to make tough choices to mitigate the damage. These dilemmas, balancing upgrades against survival, keep the game engaging and far from the cozy label it might initially suggest. The vibrant textured visuals add charm, and features like photo mode and online leaderboards offer replayability. However, luck plays a significant role, with early game disasters sometimes dooming your run. With only 10 levels available, the variety could feel limited for some. Despite occasional frustrations, Planetiles' addictive loop of terraforming, surviving, and improving your strategies keeps you coming back. If you enjoy games that challenge your wits and reward persistence, Planetiles is worth exploring. Just be prepared to embrace its challenges. It's not as cozy as it looks, and that's part of its appeal. At number 4 we have FixFox, a charming top-down adventure where you, as Vix, a bipedal fox mechanic, explore a quirky cuboid planet, fixing machines with creative solutions and forming heartwarming connections. Combining elements of crafting, puzzle solving, and storytelling, the game immerses you in a lo-fi futuristic world, where kindness and cooperation are central themes. Armed with a talking, anxiety-ridden toolbox, you repurpose everyday objects to repair quirky machines. Stamps become tape, statues serve as hammers, and salvage tools, like scissors or plasters, fill the void of conventional equipment. The joy of FixFox lies in its whimsical mechanics and the satisfaction of solving puzzles that often involve surprising combinations, such as closing circuits with an avocado. The world of FixFox brims with creativity. Robots host food-themed festivals. Bios named after flavors offer diverse landscapes, and the soundtrack's gentle melodies perfectly complement the lo-fi visuals. These elements create a cozy, analog depiction of a futuristic society. The narrative, however, is a mixed bag. While its themes of family, friendship, and identity are touching, the story often indulges in repetition, requiring backtracking that can test your patience. Tasks, like scavenging junkyards to assemble a mech, though rewarding, can feel overly prolonged. Despite these flaws, the delightful world and humorous writing shine through. The residents warm up to you as you help them, fostering a genuine sense of connection. FixFox is ultimately a heartwarming experience that celebrates creativity and kindness, even if its storytelling could benefit from some trimming. A lovely, weird, and satisfying journey. At number 5 we have Aeon Drive, a fast-paced 2D platformer built for speedrunning enthusiasts. As Jack, you dash, slash, and teleport through 100 neon-lit levels, aiming to conquer the leaderboards. With its tight controls, clever mechanics, and exhilarating gameplay, Aeon Drive offers a polished and rewarding experience for players who love the thrill of shaving seconds off their best times. The game's core mechanics are where it truly shines. Jack's arsenal includes a melee slash, wall jumps, and a warp device that lets you teleport past obstacles with precision. The controls are superb, making every movement feel deliberate and responsive. Each level has multiple routes, encouraging you to experiment and discover the fastest path. Whether dodging death beams or slashing through enemies, the flow of gameplay is satisfying and addictive. However, Aeon Drive is laser-focused on leaderboard competition, which might limit its appeal. The gimmick of adding time to the clock feels underutilized, as most levels can be completed in under 30 seconds. Collectibles like gems, cubes, and hot dogs offer some variety, but their rewards are minimal. Casual players might wish for features like medal-based time goals or unlockable customizations to add replayability outside of chasing high scores. Despite these shortcomings, Aeon Drive excels in its niche. The thrill of perfecting runs and dominating the leaderboards is exhilarating, and the level design keeps you coming back for more. For speedrunning fans, this game is a must-try. For others, it's a solid but narrowly tailored experience. At number 6 we have Brewmaster, Beer Brewing Simulator, a game that immerses you in the art and science of brewing beer, offering a detailed yet approachable simulation. The game invites you to experiment with recipes, master brewing techniques, and craft your perfect beer. Whether you're a beer enthusiast or simply enjoy relaxing simulators, this game promises an enjoyable experience. The gameplay begins with a guided tutorial in Brewmaster mode, teaching you the basics of brewing. From heating water to adding malts, grains, and hops, every step is methodical yet rewarding. Fast-forward features help manage time-intensive processes, like boiling or fermenting. Once your brew is ready, you can customize its label, choose its bottle, and submit it for competitions, adding a creative touch. For those seeking more freedom, Free Play mode lets you dive into brewing with all ingredients and tools unlocked. However, it is best to familiarize yourself with the guided mode first, as the wealth of options can feel overwhelming. The game shines in its attention to detail, offering a wealth of knowledge about brewing. You'll learn about flavors, SRM levels, and other intricacies while crafting increasingly complex beers. Yet, the gameplay remains forgiving, allowing experimentation without harsh penalties. Beyond brewing, you can decorate your home and display awards, adding a personal flair. Brewmaster offers great value with its relaxing pace and educational insights. While not a perfect simulation, it's a delightful introduction to brewing that celebrates creativity and craftsmanship. At number 7 we have Do Not Feed the Monkeys, 2099, a unique mix of surveillance and survival set in the dystopian future. You are an observer for the Primate Observation Club, watching lives unfold through video feeds, or cages, in a universe where humans, robots, and aliens coexist. Your job is to spy without interfering, but temptation often beckons. Each cage reveals quirky, often bizarre stories that range from comedic to serious, with high-quality writing that keeps you glued to the screen. Mechanically, you'll spend your time clicking on keywords, running searches, and piecing together narratives. The game's loop involves managing your basic needs, like food and sleep, while juggling surveillance tasks, buying new cages, and occasionally taking on gig work to keep your credits up. The club rewards you for answering questions, but it's not all straightforward. Timing your surveillance correctly and capturing key moments is crucial. Visually, the game nails its futuristic offbeat style, with characters full of personality and an interface that's both simple and suitably complex. The sound design takes a backseat though, with music primarily coming from the feeds and a lack of voice work. While Do Not Feed the Monkeys 2099 nails a voyeuristic thrill, it occasionally feels like it does not push its sci-fi dystopian setting far enough. You'll crave deeper dives into the strange future world it hints at. Still, the engaging blend of spying, storytelling, and survival makes it a compelling and addictive experience that's hard to put down. At number 8 we have Lost in Play, a delightful point-and-click adventure game that captures the magic of childhood imagination. This game tells the story of siblings Toto and Gal, who get lost in a fantastical world of their own making. If they don't find their way back home before nightfall, they'll be stuck there forever. From the moment you start playing, the vibrant cartoon visuals will charm you. The game begins with Toto and Gal navigating through a whimsical mishmash of folkloric landscapes. You'll encounter monster-fighting frogs in dark forests, seagulls playing board games on the high seas, and orc mechanics in vast deserts. Each scene is a visual treat, reminiscent of a beautifully animated cartoon. As you guide Toto and Gal through their adventure, you'll solve puzzles by interacting with the environment and its colorful characters. The game's intuitive design marks interaction points clearly, making it easy to know what to do next. Despite this, some puzzles may require an adult's help, as they can be quite challenging for younger players. The game also features Professor Layton-style logic puzzles, adding variety to the gameplay. While most are straightforward, some can be confusing due to the reliance on pictorial instructions. Fortunately, the developers included tools like a hint button and an instant reset option to assist you when you get stuck. Lost in Play is more than just a collection of puzzles. It's a lovingly crafted adventure with lush visuals and a playful sense of humor. Each interaction is beautifully animated, making you feel like you're part of an interactive cartoon. Despite a few challenging puzzles, the game remains a joyful experience for both adults and children. Prepare to be enchanted by Toto and Gal's imaginative journey in this charming game. At number 9 we have Kardboard Kings, Card Shop Simulator, a game that puts you in charge of a card shop, blending business management with the charm of collectible card games. After inheriting your father's shop, you're tasked with revitalizing it, hunting rare cards, and navigating a local mystery involving stolen legendary cards. The game's story is light and wraps up quickly, offering only a few hours of narrative. While the characters and dialogue are forgettable, the real draw is managing your shop. Each day, you juggle card prices, customer demands, and market trends. Events like unbanned cards or controversies spike prices, keeping you on your toes. You'll buy, sell, trade, and even draft packs to stock your shelves, creating a dynamic and rewarding loop. You can also plan events like tournaments or clearance sales, boosting your shop's reputation and profits. As you progress, earning tags add strategic layers, like increasing a card's value or attracting specific buyers. However, the game's fast-paced management means you'll often scramble to restock displays during rush hours, which can feel hectic but engaging. The visuals are vibrant, and the Australian setting is a refreshing choice, but there's a missed opportunity. You cannot play the card game you're selling. Even a simple minigame would have added that. Technically, it runs well, with only minor glitches easily resolved by restarting. While the post-story experience feels shallow, the satisfying gameplay loop of managing your shop and building your collection ensures Kardboard Kings is a solid buy, especially in a bundle. If you love card games, this is a fun and nostalgic way to step into the world of trading cards. And number 10 we have Maid of Sker, a first-person adventure that promises a gripping narrative and stunning scenery that will immerse you in its macabre atmosphere. The journey begins with a foreboding train ride, as Thomas receives a distressing message from his beloved Elizabeth, drawing him to the hotel. The game excels in capturing the late 1800s ambiance, immersing you in a world teeming with cultish intrigue and unsettling beauty. The attention to detail, reminiscent of BioShock and Someday You'll Return, sets a captivating stage for its unfolding tale. Exploring the decrepit Sker Hotel reveals a mesmerizing yet chilling environment, with each corner hiding secrets and dangers. As you navigate the grounds infested with the eerie Quiet Ones, stealth becomes your ally, heightening the tension and sense of unease. The gameplay offers a delicate balance between exploration and survival, with puzzles to solve and enemies to evade. While the pacing may feel slow at times, the narrative keeps you hooked, driving you to uncover the truth behind Elizabeth's plight. However, the endings leave some questions unanswered, and could have provided more closure. Despite these flaws, Maid of Sker grips you with its atmosphere and narrative depth, making it a must-play for horror aficionados and explorers alike. With its breathtaking visuals, haunting soundtrack, and intriguing story, Maid of Sker offers a captivating experience that lingers long after the credits roll. While it may not be flawless, its ability to draw you into its world makes it a journey worth taking. Don't miss the chance to explore the dark secrets of Sker Hotel. It's an unforgettable adventure into the heart of fear. And that's all for this bundle. This month's Platinum Collection is a bit of a mixed bag. While titles like Maid of Sker and Lost in Play shine, many games in the collection lack appeal or have been free on platforms like Epic and Prime Gaming. Fans of niche genres may find some hidden gems here, but overall the bundle struggles to justify its cost. Unless a standout title catches your eye, this one might not be worth your time. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos by buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.